CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, what are we looking at? What do we got right here? We got your HQ 28 sneak peek. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna go over the sneak peek of this next update. We can't tell you exactly when it is coming, but probably sometime this week, if we are estimating. And let's get into it. So we're gonna go over what's new, dive into some of that, and let's just go right on in. So let's do the exciting stuff first. So we got HQ 28. So what does this allow us to build? If we go into the build menu here, that gives us an extra iron storage that we can now place down. We also have one extra shock mine, super exciting. And then we've got iron, tribal, nope, it's just that, I guess. It's just that. Did I miss anything? So those are the new things that you can place down. You can upgrade the following: iron mine, wood storage, sculptor, gunboat, landing craft, armory, vault, and the engraver. So we can take a look at some of these right here. This is the gunboat level 27. Looks the same. And the following defenses can be upgraded: bunker, sniper tower, machine gun, mortar, cannon, flamethrower, boom cannon, rocket launcher, critter launcher. So it's one of those HQ levels that raises everything basically up a level. And once you upgrade the armory, which I believe mine is maxed right now in the dev build here, then you can upgrade basically every unit: rifle, heavy, Zuka, warrior, tank, medic, grenadier, scorcher, laser ranger, crinier, bombardier, mech, rocket chopper, artillery, medkit, barrage, critters, mines, and boom mines. All heroes can be upgraded by 1 level. After the upgrade, Kavan's ice shield, Bullet's energy drink, and Radero's wingman rush can be upgraded to level 7. So guys, that's all cool, well and good, but we've got some really interesting stuff going on with the Proto Lab. So the bulk of this video is going to be on this, I think. So this is really cool. I'm really glad they did this. You guys are going to love it. So this is the Protot Workshop. What is that? Train powerful experiments, units. Okay, that doesn't matter. Let's just go into it. So here's the new Protot Workshop. So what we can do here now is we can actually pick the troops that we want. It gives us 4. They are going to be randomized. I don't know how often they change, but it'll tell you at the top right of the screen there, new squads in 6 hours. So for right now, we can build cryo bomber, critter cannons, and rainmakers. And basically what happens is you produce them over on this screen. So we'll do instant all of them, which obviously you wouldn't normally do. My storage is already full. And then once we go over here into our storage, we can see we've got rainmakers available. Did I do that right? Speed up. Instant finish. Speed up, instant finish. Instant finish. Instant finish. And this should give us, I don't know why it's kind of stuck there unless I use gems, but whatever. Okay, so then we can go in here. We've got 1 heavy chopper, 1 bomber, critter launcher, rainmaker, all that jazz. So then we can go over to our landing craft, and we've got regular troops, and then we've got proto troops. So we can go over here, we can select rainmakers, and we're not just stuck with using 1 proto troop. We can use rainmakers with critter launchers. We can throw some heavy choppers into the mix, which is crazy, and then we can trail that off with some cryo bombardiers. So obviously this is going to depend on what troops it gives us, during the cycle, but it's really cool. Like, this is going to make for some insane attacks, like heavy chopper, rainmaker. That's just going to destroy everything. And further to that, we have a brand new shop. So let's take a look. I forget where it is exactly. Where do we go to it? Is it in here? Code check in the shop. Appreciate it. These rare items we planned from. So this is the new currency, Evil Coin. Evil Coins are used in the Shop of Evil. And the Shop of Evil, oh, it's over here. So in your Active Events tab, that's why I couldn't find it, because I don't really use this that much, but Active Events tab, then we will go over here to the Shop of Evil, and look at this, we got the Cyber Trader I don't know if the Shop of Evil is going to be here 24/7. I think it's going to come in like an event, like how the trader boat comes in. But you can see right now, I don't know if this is exactly how long to be here for all the time, but it says a day and 21 hours. So you have lots of time to go through it. So we can go to the Shop of Evil, and this has weekly offers for us. We can buy time savers, we can buy life shards, crystals, power stones, really good stuff. And you can get all of that with evil coins. I almost call them evil tokens. Evil coins are acquired in a new way now, because now all resource, crystal, and prototype rewards have been removed from the cycle of evil events. So the cycle of evil events are all going to be about farming evil coins to get these kind of rewards that we would typically get, like 2 crystals from Dr. T. This is a really big change. 2 crystals from Dr. T, whatever you would get from Gearhart's War Factory, Hammerman levels, that kind of thing. Those are all being transformed into evil coins. So evil coins are affected by loot bonuses, so resource reward statues. There is an upper limit of how many evil coins can be stored. Evil coins can be spent in the new Shop of Evil, obviously. The shop always sells gold and building materials in unlimited amounts, so you can always offload your evil coins. You're not stuck with them. Weekly refreshing offers sell crystals and proto parts, and monthly offers contain various rare resources. I assume that'll be like classified chests and that kind of thing. So, continuing on with the cycle of evil stuff, all of the events have been converted to the permanent threat system. So we're no longer going to have, that is Lightshleaf Crab. Excuse all of this crap. Not interested in that. So if we go over here to Volcano Island, and, well, we get to see some of these prototypes work together, which is kind of cool. And then we got a bunch of heavy El Primos. I think let's just fast forward this one just for the sake of it. That's going to be so much fun, guys, just throwing heavy choppers out on some of these easy bases. So that was kind of weird because we got crystals. I thought that was the whole point of the change. This might be different on the dev build. Maybe that's not ready yet. Okay, let's try War Factory. We've only got 4 heavies. I like those odds. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Let's go up like that. And okay. Gonna critter out all this junk if we can. Looks like we can. So yeah. All events have been converted to the permanent threat system. Hammerman Strikes Back is available at HQ5. Imitation Game and War Factory unlock the same as before. Starting threat for these is calculated from HQ level as before 1 or HQ level 10. Gearhart event is now called War Factory, which is great. And let's move everybody down here now, I think. Do a little shocky. Imitation Game bases have been re-imported. That's actually really cool because for the longest time, I don't know if you guys noticed, Imitation Game was touted as the best bases in the game, but in reality, it was just like random garbage. So that's cool that they're actually going to be real bases. To preserve challenge, after a certain threat, the bases will get additional defensive bonuses. So this means that some of these bases get unbelievably difficult to the point where you can't even take them down. So that's going to be really cool. And I think that'll also help the leaderboards because that'll make things more competitive, which is really fun. Apparently I just unlocked Everspark by doing that. So that didn't tell us anything because we didn't get any evil coins. But either way, that's how it's supposed to work. We'll hammer this out, once the update actually comes down and stuff. So that's the exciting stuff. I'll quickly go over some changes. Some of these are for warships, so you want to stay tuned. So there's a bunch of fixes and improvements. Rodero's Wingman now scaled with skill level. Fixed Sky Shield taking double damage from artillery in the barrage. That's a big one. Some shield types can now stack. Shields no longer lose their effectiveness over time. When the map is zoomed out, the tribes look better, which is nice. We got some balancing changes as well. So alchemy engraving now always converts 100% of loot and gives a bonus to resources looted. I'm not going to go too much into detail over the engraving changes because they're very confusing. But they did make some changes to some specific engravings. Difficulty values for low Dr. T threat levels has been reduced significantly. So that's really exciting. All right, so these next few are specific to warships. So fixed incorrect build count info when build counts are increased by choice nodes. That's a visual, I think. Fixed boost nodes showing wrong, or maybe it's not. Fixed boost nodes showing wrong ability level for heroes. Added an icon for previewing deck layout to the ER info pop-up. For previewing deck layout. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. So before you go to the next engine room, it tells you, it reminds you what it actually looks like. That's sick. I really like that. Change choice nodes to support less than 3 choices. So some choice nodes will be 2 choices only, I guess. Some random stuff here, guys. Some players may notice that after the update, their Supercell ID name has changed. This is expected behavior and happens due to some changes that were made to how Supercell IDs are handled. If your name is changed, you can simply change it back to a different name one time only. Base threat reduction is now available to all players. Below threat 26, threat will be reduced by 7 levels with a minimum of 1. Most proto troops have had their stats tweaked a little bit to make them a little bit better. And they've also got, for brand new players, so probably none of you guys watching this, they have a brand new intro, which is really cool. Camo tickets. A new currency has been implemented for purchasing skins from previous seasons. Skins are purchased from the skin pop-up, accessed by the HQ. Let's check that out. Troops. Oh, here it is. Camo tickets are used to unlock cosmetic items. Why does it say locked? He's been on reward from a past season. This might be a dev build thing. I assume that once this is changed, then that's going to look different. So, yeah, but that's really cool. Camo tickets, a new resource that is definitely worth purchasing. I wonder where these become available. Maybe the Boom Pass or something like that. So lastly, guys, we got prototype defense reworks and proto troop reworks. Basically, cryotank has been energy cost reduced. Cryotank buffed. Dr. Vitamin buffed. Protector buffed. Turret Engineer majorly buffed. From his turret HP now has doubled the health. Melon bombers have been nerfed. To be in line with the other bombardiers, they now have a GBE cost of 1. Critter Engineer attack speed improves by level. Stunner buffed. And we got some new UI changes. I don't want to go over, like, some of that doesn't really matter, but new building, the Protot Workshop, is available at HQ 11. It can be upgraded to level 18 by HQ 28. So you can max it out. To max out, you have to have max HQ level. Upgrades increase unit slots, squads that can be built per unit, build queue length, and storage space. A table of workshop upgrades is in the addendum. Armory acquires second tab where proto troops are upgraded. All proto troops can be upgraded to a level equal to the armory's level. Proto troops start at level 1. Upgrading uses proto troop tokens, which will be constantly available from the Cycle of Evil. So if we go back over to this guy, we can see all of that kind of within the screen that we were just talking about there. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty major update, I would say. You know, we got some significant gameplay changes. We don't have new troops or anything like that, but we certainly have a lot of troops that we weren't able to really use before, which is really cool. So yeah, there it is, guys. And we go to Armory, so we got the regular tab, like we were just saying. So this is everything that we can upgrade now after HQ 28. So basically everything, except some flares and stuff. And then we've got our proto thing with we can upgrade with our proto tokens that we should probably have tons of. And these will stay the same. So once you upgrade them, it's like upgrading a normal troop. It's not like the season's done. You got to re-upgrade all your proto troops again. I believe they stay at that level unless I miss something. But yeah, that's the bulk of it, guys. So it's a really, really interesting update. all the engravings are changed. I'm not going to go over that because they're all minor changes. Like, you know, I'll post them somewhere, probably on Instagram at thechicken24. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the cool stuff. So, yeah, that's all we got, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you're most looking forward to in the update down below. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next one. Check it out. Bye bye.